All right. Shalom Yashala. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Waharakak Wadash Barakatham. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akion pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. What I like to get into is this whole thing that really what people have a problem with when it comes to this truth, man, is that, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, we're those men, and we are those through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, we are those people through prophecy, man. Okay. So, when brothers, starting with the Abba Bivens and apostles and elders on down, okay, when things became very clear, Jake started getting out them church houses, and the Lord put the spirit on the men to start breaking these scriptures down correctly and reading. Okay, because people have to keep in mind, man. Jake, our people were killed for reading, man. Being coming over here, man. During our captivity, our people were killed for reading, man. So and also to be quite honest, E's best bet would have been to never let us read, but we understand it. Hey, it's all in the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. It is all in the will of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay. This is something we've all gone over. This is this truth is repetitious. So, definitely, encourage Akiam to, bro, continue to go over the milk, continue to go over the meat, so, we can study and show ourselves approved, right? This is your pie. I ran across this, and then a brother laced me with the second Maccabees chapter chapter 1, verse 1. But I want to get this excerpt of this Wikipedia. It's called Jews of Balad al-Sadan. Okay. And describes West African Jewish communities which were connected to known Jewish communities which were expelled from the Middle East, North Africa, or Spain and Portugal, and migrated to West Africa. And the interesting thing, and the apostles and elders already know, man. That's why, it's really getting to the point, like, man, these scoffers really have nothing else, man. You have nothing else, okay? And to you Negroes, you apologists for these Edomites, you're gonna get judged, man. Okay. I'm gonna reread that again, man. Okay. Describes West African Jewish communities which were connected to known Jewish communities which were expelled from the Middle East, North Africa, or Spain and Portugal, and migrated to West Africa. Okay. Various historical records state that at one time they were present in the Ghana, Mali, Songhai empires, which was then called the Balad al-Sadan, a name which is derived from the Arabic term which means land of the blacks. Okay. So it's, our people, we are those people of the holy scriptures, man. Okay, we are those. We come from the 12 tribes, along with the so-called Latinos and so-called Native Americans, man. Okay, definitely could never leave the northern tribes out as well, man. Okay, I just want to touch. I want to touch the boogeyman in the room. Yeah, that a nigga. There's no way a nigga can be and this is what these Christians, these Edomites, and these other heathens think, and on 2/3 of our people, there's no way a nigga can be preaching the Lord's word in righteousness and in truth, But on the contrary, Okay. On the contrary, you know, everybody want to ask, well, where y'all? Various historical records state that at one time they were present in the Ghana, Mali, and Songhai empires, which was then called the Balad al-Sudan, a name which is derived from the Arabic term which means land of the blacks. Okay, I'll continue reading. In later years, Jews who were expelled from Spain, Portugal, and Morocco and migrated to West Africa also formed their own communities off the coast of Senegal, as well as on the islands of Cape Verde. These Jewish communities continued to exist for hundreds of years, but eventually disappeared as a result of changing social conditions, persecution, migration, and assimilation. Okay, let's keep in mind the Atlantic slave trade. Okay, what was the first let's say the first slaves, the first slave ship to come to the Americas was what? A Spain slave ship, correct? You know what I'm saying? So somebody has some explaining to do, man. Somebody has some explaining to do. Okay, because let me see. Salaki, bear me, Baba Kasha. Let me see. Yep, I believe. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Salakia. It says. I'm on Google, by the way, and Wikipedia. Slavery in colonial Spanish America. In 1501, Spanish colonists began importing enslaved Africans from the Iberian Peninsula into their Santo Domingo colony on the island of Hispaniola. These first Africans who had been enslaved in Europe before crossing the Atlantic may have spoken Spanish and perhaps were even Christians, man. Okay? So everybody always said, well, the first slaves came from Spain, this and that. Hey, and lo and behold, here are historical records. Okay, and and a pretty reliable source, man. You know, let me get to the scriptures. This is Second Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1. The brethren, the Jews that be at Jerusalem and in the land of Judea, wish unto the brethren, the Jews that are throughout Egypt, health and peace. Okay, so this just further proves, man, that hey, Yahweh Yahweh's on time, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is on time, you know, and I'm gonna keep stating it, man. That's really the boogeyman in the room when we bring out these scriptures. Is that damn these niggas are the lost tribes, these Mexicans, these Puerto Ricans, these Native Americans. Yeah. That's we the Southern and Northern Kingdom are the boogeyman. You know, because the Lord put the Spirit on us to bring out the truth, and also to apply this truth to the best of our abilities, man, on our day-to-day lives, man. Okay, let me get some more scriptures. You know, and a lot of people know, man. Even I think it was a clip. I should have actually played it in this video. Billy Graham even told Edomites in that. He was going off, but it just further proves, man. Like, look, y'all mad. That's really the boogeyman in this truth is you the way you view the the um the so-called black tribes and the so-called Latin tribes, man. Okay. Acts 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger. And we know what that word Niger means, right? Okay. That word Niger means what? Black. Okay. So that is so okay. That why was he called that, man? Due to the due to the melanin that he had, man. Okay, due to the dark hue of that man. That's why, man. You know, and then and as we keep stating this, and we're gonna keep stating this, all Israelites are not gonna come looking like Shaquille O'Neal, John Shaft, Shabba Ranks. You know, all the I want to use a great reference for the Latin tribes. You know, hey, all so-called Puerto Ricans aren't gonna come looking like Big Pun, you know, or Jennifer Lopez. You know, a lot of trying to think of it's a Jimmy Smith. He's a Issachar, I believe. I believe that's his name. He, everybody's not gonna come looking like Salaki Jimmy Smiths. Okay, so everybody's not gonna come looking as this stereotypical Negro, stereotypical Latin, stereotypical Native American. Okay, so people have to understand it. But a lot of our people, are very simple, man. A lot of our people are very simple. You know. Now it does here has that Jimmy Smits. He was you know comes from a Dutch background, but hey, our people were scattered, man. That's really the whole sole purpose of this lesson, man. Okay, Jake, for the southern tribes, Jake is gonna have dark skin, man, all the way from what's that from Sudan, which I got the article up now. Jews of Balad al Sudan, land of the blacks, okay, all the way from Sudan to what? To Syria and in other parts of the world. You know, I just want to make that clear. Which the scriptures make it very clear, man. Let me reread verse 13 again. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger, okay, and Lucius of Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the tetrarch and Saul. Okay, that's Herod Great's the son. Okay, Herod, those demons. But it's just common knowledge and his historical things that are that have already been seen, man. Like, look, we know a particular people come out of particular lands, the hue, of those people, and of course, history has been tainted, diluted, what have you, you know. But even like with Serene is what it's over there in Libya, okay, Eastern think like somewhere like Eastern Libya, because so I guess like northeast, I guess you want to say. So it's in so-called north, so it'd be more, north, I guess northeast, North Africa, right? But that's just a clear cut, of from this article of the Jews of Balad al-Sadan to Acts 13, and then also the scripture I got from Second Maccabees from the first chapter. Okay. And then, a lot of Akim know where I'm about to go with this, you know. So like it better be Bubble Shot. Further down. Oh, it's bear with me, Bubble Shot. Oh, it's in this chapter. The Egyptian. Okay. This is Acts 21, uh, verse 37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Canst thou speak Greek? Verse 38, Art now thou that Egyptian which before these days made us an uproar and led us out into the wilderness, 4,000 men that were murderers? Okay. So that's letting you know, like, look, like you had Jake dispersed and scattered around the four corners of the round earth, man. Jake is everywhere. Jake is everywhere. Sand of the sea, man. Okay. Verse 39. But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus, a city in Sicilia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people. Okay. So that's what makes it, even, more, of a beautiful thing, man. Okay. Which, he let you know where he was, how he was brought and raised up, how he was, raised up. Okay. Verse 40. And when he had given him license, Paul stood on the stairs and beckoned with the hand unto the people. And when there was made a great silence, he spake unto them in the Hebrew tongue. Okay. Let me continue reading. This is chapter 22, verse 1. Men, brethren, and fathers, hear ye my defense, which I make now unto you. And when they heard that he spake in the Hebrew tongue to them, they kept the more silence. And he said, I am verily a man which am a Jew, born in Tarsus, a city in Sicilia, yet brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel, and taught according to the perfect manner of the law of the fathers, and was zealous toward the Most High, as ye are all this day. Okay. And that's really the point to be made, man. It's like, look, everybody, we get that. Everybody is not gonna come looking like me. My name is Qadar Aratazah. Okay. It would be considered what? Black into the ground. Okay. Which is one of my favorite scriptures. Matter of fact, I'll get, which I'm not black, I'm dark. I have so in that time, I would have been considered, well, who's this Egyptian? I'm like, I'd probably look back at him like, bro, I ain't no Egyptian, bro. I'm a Hebrew, bro. I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, like my brother Paul here, you know. So bear with me, Baba Kusha. This is a, this is a very, you know, very very clear cut right here too. Okay. I'll start at verse 1. The word of Yahweh that came to Jeremiah concerning the dearth. Judah mourneth, and at the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and they cry of Jerusalem is going up. Okay. And how is that to be and this is a question, how is that to be interpreted? I mean, people will dance around that. It don't it don't mean that. It don't mean that, you know. It don't mean that. Like, yeah, sure, bro. Now we understand that, to mourn is, Salakia. Yeah, Judah mourneth, okay, and they are black unto the ground. Okay. How are they black unto the ground? Beyond beyond the beyond the mourning is what? Is to be ashy, dark colored. And people hate that, man. Okay. We are black into the ground, and then you think who? You think Adam. Okay. You know, it's beautiful because right there they have what? Judah mourneth. You know, you had that kind of dark, that kind of dark continent, countenance, like when you mourning, you know, and you don't want to be bothered, but it's just beautiful how they have Judah right there, and it's like, hey, well that pretty much, and that sums up the whole Southern Kingdom argument, because when you look up that word black right there, it's Quadar, okay, which is my name, okay, and it also means to be what, okay, to be ashy, dark colored, okay. So that's all I had on this, man. I just wanted to hit some points because that's one of the big that's one of the elephants in the room with this truth, is that the so-called Negro, first and foremost, you look at Jake now, like, ain't no way these niggas are the, and that shows you how the mindset and value that Jake places on themselves, man. They'd rather be a nigga rather than be an Israelite, being upstanding, trying to be, to the best of our abilities. But that's all I had on this. Abaratazar, I wasn't too all over the place. And Abaratazar, this is edifying for the body. Once again, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Waharakako, Dash Barakatham. Once again, I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akian pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth, and the select number of Aquat that they're listening. Shalom.